bum, bum, bum. Hey, Summerlin agents, how are you? It's Tim. Happy Friday before Labor Day. Hope you all had a great week. If you can, take some time off this weekend. We all work what seems to be 7 days a week, 50, 60, 80 hours a week to help our clients, to help our families, to do this crazy job that we love. So when you do have a chance to just do nothing, whether it's leave town, do a staycation, or just stay home and recharge your batteries, take advantage of it. So maybe this weekend is that time for you, because we have 4 months left in the year when we come back on Tuesday. September, October, November, December, but we all know it's not 4 months. It's more like 2 or 2.5, depending upon your work schedule, your family, you're traveling, you're going out of town for the holidays. So now is the time to get the ball rolling so you finish 2025 strong and you have a nice foundation moving into 2026, okay? For those of you that are new agents, this newsletter comes out every Friday at 5 o'clock. This is our main way of connecting with the 490 agents that work in this office, okay? So we're approaching 500 agents again. So this newsletter is the way we communicate to you. So please make a note, put it on your calendar every Friday, 5 p.m. You're gonna get this email. Myself and Wendy, Maria, Suzanne, and Vianney put a good amount of work into this to keep you informed on what's going on. There's lots and lots of stuff below, okay? So click on the different PDFs that are down there, whether it's free CE at Key or onboarding and Rev Up, that's next week, that I would love for all of you to attend. So please access this newsletter, save them. We record these, they're on our YouTube channel, so you can always access them there. But these newsletters are important for us to communicate to you what's going on. I want to congratulate, who do I want to congratulate, Tim? Linda Jo Brown, Darren Bryan, and who else? Darren Bryan, Linda Jo Brown, LaRae Sloan, and who is the fourth one, Tim? Come on, wake up, Tim. Who's the fourth? Haya Kessler, okay? All of you are over 2 million for the month, okay? LaRae Sloan, single agent, 3.6 million for the month. So way to go, LaRae. You guys are having great months, great momentum going into next year. Quick market update. Inventory's going up. Sales are not going up so much, okay? The summer is over, so hopefully things will pick up a little bit. But again, we have the holidays coming. So my advice to you now is, if you have a seller that you've been working on for months and months and months, and they truly want to sell, you got to get the house on the market as soon as possible. I have a seller, quick story, lives in Southern Highlands. Me and Wendy are going to go see him next week. His model match sold in March for $610. This month, model match sold for $540. I'm not looking forward to this conversation with him, okay? He's rational, he wants to sell, but that's a big difference in 5 or 6 months, okay? So let your sellers know that if they have any interest in selling this year, they got to get the house on the market as soon as possible, okay? Because inventory is going to increase, okay? There is a Fed meeting coming up, so rates might drop a little bit, but not dramatically. We're not going from 6.5 to 5.5 in a month or two, okay? It's gonna take time, okay? 6 months, maybe even 12 months to get to that magic number of 5.99 and below. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward, and you need to know this information to convey it to your clients. It's really important that you're the knowledge broker. You're the one that's giving them insight on how the market's going, and especially now, if I see one more video or podcast that says Las Vegas is doomed, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, we all live here. We know it's not doomed. Okay, but these naysayers, these people on cable TV, they love talking negative. They don't talk positive. Negative sells. Okay, so keep that in mind. That a lot of negativity about visitor count, about the expense of staying at Las Vegas is all going up. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Okay, but you need to know this information so you can combat it when you have clients that talk to you about it, okay? There's no meeting this week. Instead, we went over to to the Durango Station for the LVR luncheon. We got a little bit of a legislative update from Tiffany Banks, the president of NVR. I'll give you some updates next week or two. Nothing crazy, nothing in the legislative update this year really affects real estate all that much, okay? I'm really excited for next week's meeting. As you know, our corporate attorney is Alex Maya. We have local attorneys, it's called Bremer and White, and they will be at our meeting next week. They've come usually once or twice a year. They talk about local issues, local things from a realtor point of view to keep you out of trouble. So make it a point to be at the meeting live here in Summerlin next Thursday at 9:30, okay? Rock Title will have a great breakfast for us. So please make plans on being here next week. And speaking of Rock Title and Epic Lending, I want to thank Tim Sams. I want to thank Heather. I want to thank John Morgan. Down below is a bunch of free stuff from Rock Title that you need to take advantage of. All the Canva tools that are below. Listreports.com. If you're new to Realty One Group and you don't know what List Reports is, reach out to Heather. You need this free tool. When I was at RE/MAX, I paid $30 a month for that for 11 years. It was a great tool. Here it's free. Rock Title pays it for you. So take advantage of that. And John Morgan, thank you for all the Wind Down Wednesdays. Lots of agents are starting to come every Wednesday. Lots of fun. So let's keep that up, John Morgan. The other thing I want to tell you about that I'm not really excited about, but I am, is the election is back. LVR elections are back. It seems like they just happened a short time ago, but time flies. September 8th, we start voting. In your email today, you got a nice long email from LVR with the candidates that are running and the dates and the times. We have 3 Realty One Group agents running: Mark Civic, Mark Reyes, and Susan Brock. Of course, we want to support them. Okay, they're all running for what is called a director on the board at LVR. So we want to get them elected. You're going to be hearing from them, seeing them. They might be at our meeting on Thursday. But Mark Civic, Mark Reyes, and Susan Brock, we want to give them our full and undivided support for the upcoming election. Next week, we also have an onboarding Zoom class. If you're new to Realty One Group, new agent, inexperienced or experienced, you need to be on this call next Wednesday from 1 to 2:30. You get to meet all the vendors. I'll be hosting it, and you get to know all things Realty One Group, where the offices are, how to Zoom, how your key fob works, how to copier works, anything you want to know about the company, we cover in that 90-minute window. Plus, you get to meet the vendors from from Rock Title, from Epic Lending, from our 3 home warranty companies, as well as David Geller from Win Home Inspection. So it's a fun 90 minutes. So do your best to be on there. Also, Rev Up starts next week also. Wednesday, 9 o'clock. If you're new to the company, brand new agent at a Key Realty School, I expect to see you on the call Wednesday at 9. Last but not least, the summit is coming. It's in Miami. It's in November. I'd love to see a lot of you there with me. Jeff and Mark are going. So we'd like to see some Vegas people with us. I know it's a little costly. It's a little, 4, 5, 6 days out of your production as an agent. But if you go down there with the mindset of networking and meeting new agents, whatever you spend on the event, you're going to get it back 5 or 10-fold. I promise you. If you work the networking and you meet the right people down there, you're going to get referral business that you've never had before. Plus, you'll have a great time in Miami. Brian Buffini will be there. Tony Robbins will be there. Kuba will be there. So I'd love to see as many of you there as possible. So, all right, gang, that's all I got. Wendy's out today. Congratulations, Wendy. Enjoy your 4-day weekend. I'll be around all weekend. If you need anything, as always, call me, text me. I'm available. And I just want to say we appreciate you. On behalf of Wendy and Suzanne Vianney and Maria, we appreciate the fact that 482 of you work in this office. That's how many agents are in the Las Vegas office, 482. We got to get that at 500 number soon. But I appreciate each and every one of you. We know that you have choices. You don't have to work here. You can go work anywhere you want. But we like the fact that you're here with us. So we're going to do everything we can to make your stay with us fun, profitable, and having a good time. So that's all I got, kids. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Labor Day, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.